Hi, Kevin.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? I cut off my own redeem. I thought I was going to carry through when I switched the scene, but I guess I was wrong. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Doodle stream. I don't know how long it's been. I practically don't know what day it is. What month is this? What year are we in? I am all over the place. But nice to see everybody. Hopefully you can see and hear me just fine. I'm going to assume you can. But welcome back to the Doodle stream. The show where every Friday, unless I'm traveling, unless I'm sick, or some other force at play stops me, where I take your ideas and your suggestions from the chat and I draw them live before your eyes. And it's been a little bit. It has been a wild couple months, and I'm still just trying to dig out of it. I'm still just trying to dig myself out of it. Hello to Kristen. Hello, Bobo Laveau. We never get to see you, but we can hear you. That's true. Well, you can see what I'm doing, though. That's more important. The fact that you can see this is more important. This is more important. So, one of the things I've been doing for quite some time now, I've been asking the wonderful people over on Patreon who support my work, Patreon, boop, if they've got any ideas for themes for this show. And one of my newest patrons, Mike McKenzie, shout out to Mike for supporting what I do, appreciate you. He had a couple different suggestions, and we're doing one of those today, which is the 2000s in terms of the year, Y2K. I'm sure all of us remember fondly Y2K, and it should be good. So make sure if you have any ideas or suggestions, suggestion, toss that down into the suggestion box. I do have something from Mike that I'm going to work on, which is Club Penguin. So we're going to do that real quick. We're going to start with that because that's for Mike. We're going to do the classic penguin. The penguin that you're thinking of right now. And then I will consult the suggestion box. So if you've got anything, toss it down there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're not like super, what's up, Akil? We're not like super particular. I mean, something from the 2000s, right? Don't make me police it. Don't make me police this. What's up, Ray? It's been what's the rest of that song? I was gonna start quoting you lyrics. It's been too long, man. It's been too long. Kristen said, digging out of what? Digging out of just being overwhelmed with a million things. Literally a million tasks. That's it. That's all. I'm trying to move this so I can have my reference. That's it. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. That's what I was going to say. So we're going to start with Club Penguin. This should be fun. I am actually excited to see what youngsters are going to recognize this and comment in the places. So yeah, I have been this week. Man, this week was a blur. Oh my goodness gracious, it was intense. It was intense and it wasn't supposed to be, but it ended up being. Yeah, no way, Club Penguin. Yes, Club Penguin. So this week, logistically, admin speaking, was just an absolute nightmare. Because as you guys know, I've had some travel. I've had a lot of shows to get to. I've only actually had like 1 week off, which is fine. That's about how that goes. I think this should be taller. Should be taller. I'm doing my typical method where I draw half of it and I just cheat. But so I needed to get all the doodle books out for the Kickstarter, which is incredibly awesome. Very excited about that. But of course, that's still, you know, hand packing, addressing, and shipping out 67 packages. That's a lot. 67 packages. And then on top of that, the exclusive Bob Pocket sticker that we, Brian and I had been offering, well, that was a pre-order because I didn't have the product in hand. It should be like there. Those feet should actually be closer. So I didn't have the product in hand. Oops. And then I did get the product, so I needed to ship out all of the orders that I've been sitting on. So that was another 20 orders that had to get addressed and mailed out. I mean, those are envelopes, but still. And then on top of that, the window this is all the same time. This is all this week. And at the same time, the window closed up. What's up, Joseph Zawada? The window closed up for Inktober, drawings for patrons to claim their Inktober drawings. So I opened that up to the masses, and I had a lot of orders I needed to ship out on that. It's just been like an admin, logistical, not a nightmare, but just like a never-ending project all week long, all day, all week. It's been addressing and packaging boxes, envelopes, and just like the amount of mail that I've shipped out this week is ludicrous. Inktober stuff. We got Patreon refresh, and I always send out a full printed copy of the refresh. Post, because I know so many people don't read what I write. Is this a Club Penguin? It is. We're doing the 2000s, and this is a Club Penguin. Akil says, when you announced the first book, I was on the 3rd Harry Potter book. I am now almost done with the 7th. Ray says, you ready to invest in a thermal printer for address label? So I do have, for Patreon at least. Well, you know what's also funny, Ray, is I had a Stamps.com account with a thermal printer and all that ready to go. Like, I had finally bit the bullet, right? Signed up. Stamps.com, got all that jazz going. And then, because this was back in an era where I was rocking a highly successful Etsy store. And I was getting to that point where, you know, when you start getting 1 to 3 orders a day, every day, you're like, it's time to invest in this. So I did. I got it, and like, I literally hooked it up, and I got banned. Like, I literally never used it. I got banned, and then I was like, well, you know, I still have a site, I still have other places and other uses for this. So I'll hang on to it. And then of course, you know, month after month after month, I think I let it go for like 4 or 5 more months. And I was like, this is a waste of my money, is because I don't have any more online orders. They don't exist. Why am I still paying for this? So I quit my Stamps.com account, and the thermal printer with my single roll, I should say, my single roll of labels sits abandoned in a box. But I did buy some of the standard inkjet address labels, finally. So I didn't hand address the patron envelopes. You finally outgrew my ability to hand label them all. I'm sorry. If you were anxious, if that was particularly of interest to you, I apologize. Joseph says, I got my submission. It's so good. Akil says, now I was born in the early 2010s, but I am versed from my brother in the 2000s stuff. So this is a great test to my knowledge. And Mike McKinsey is here. What is up, Mike? Shout out to you for today's theme. And I'm starting off with your Club Penguin that you specifically mentioned. So after we get this done, we'll start taking suggestions. So throw them in the suggestion box if you have them. Not the lack of personalization. I know. I mean, I like that I was doing that. because I support quite a few artists, and some of them have the gifts in the mail thing like I do, and it's always just been the, you know, printed labels, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of a nice touch to have it hand addressed, and I kept it for as long as I possibly could. It is indeed, Ray. It is a absolutely tragic day for Batman fans, unfortunately. That was very, very sad to hear that. I was actually kind of stunned, to be honest, because, I mean, I get that, like, celebrities are people, voice actors are people, and people pass away. And there's certainly been a lot of that over the last several years, and there always will be. But I was like, no, come on. I was a little stunned. I thought he was gonna be around forever. Mike says, I put it in the box before the stream video loaded. Nice. Alright, there's our Club Penguin. We color this. Mike, do you have a color request for this penguin? Or do you want me to just do the standard black and white? I'm gonna color the beak and the feet. My brother told me about that, and it's still, yeah. It's just like crazy. It's just wild. It's really sad. He's definitely my definitive Batman voice. The thing I loved about Kevin Conroy's Batman voice is he didn't have to do the whole, like, tell me where you know, like, he didn't have to go all, like, grungy with his voice, you know? I hate that. Like, I love Christian Bale's Batman, but I hate that he's like he just, the throat grungy voice. I can't stand it. Can we get purple like Cuddles? I mean, we can if you want. Bolo, bad day for comedy as well with Gallagher. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Someone had told me that too. All right, we're gonna do purple. I'm looking at the reference to see kind of what shade of purple they use for these Club Penguin there we go. That's like a neon purple. Okay, that's fine. We do that. It's like, yeah, it's pretty bright. It's like this. In the reference image, that is. So here's a story that I wanted to rant about. Justice League cartoon was in the 2000s. Yeah, I think it was. You know, you have 10 years to whittle it down, figure out what goes in that time. Can we get a green puffle next to him for a good minute? What's a puff? I'll have to look. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a food? Is that an edible item? Or is that like a pet? I know nothing of Club Penguin whatsoever at all. It's a pet. We stan a rant. So, yeah, see, a lot of folks have passed away. It's pretty terrible. It can be edible. I have 2 Chihuahuas, okay? All right? For anybody that doesn't know, I have 2 Chihuahuas. They are old Chihuahuas. They are old. We've had them for over 15 years. They are very old. They've been precious little angels, okay? Forever. As much as Chihuahuas are. They are notorious for yipping at whatever, but they are very much elderly dogs now. They are elderly dogs. And both of them, because they're very similar in age, have lost pretty good control over their bladders, which is very common in elderly dogs, especially Chihuahuas. So, part of my life now, and I'm talking months, is our dogs leave messes all over the floor, all day, every week, every month. No exceptions. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. They're elderly dogs. Their bodies starting to wear out, as Chihuahuas do especially. And they're fine. Other than that, they're fine. But they can't hold it. They can't hold it anymore. And so, yeah, it's so fun. How do we go from Batman? Because that's what you do on a live stream. And so now it is like we go through the Omega, what do I want to say? Paper towel roll, right? Where you get like the 6 double roll size from the grocery store, like every 8 to 9 days. I'm not even kidding. And of course we let them out. We let them out over and over again. We take them for walks. We do all the stuff we've always done with them, but they just can't hold it anymore. And so we blow through so many. It's ridiculous. It's like, on average, we clean up dog messes, and I'm talking everybody, me, my wife, my son, all of us. We clean up dog messes, I think on average 5 times a day. 10,000% this needs to be a doodle sticker. Does it? The Club Penguin. Should I save the Should I pull a Charizard and save the artwork without colors, so do different colors, or do I don't know what's like the most famous color. Probably the black. It's either the black or the blue one, right? I'm working on Brian's Nightmare. The tie is in his death. What? I don't know what Ray's going off. All right, I'll save the line work. Toss that over into some mysterious secret file that nobody needs to worry about. But yeah, I was all ready to go to like start the stream up, you know, about six or so minutes early and let it run for this.
Hold it right there, Doodle. Any last words?
Got him. And I went upstairs to just fill my water bottle, and I stepped in dog pee, which is always a fun thing. If only you could have heard my exclamation. Sigh. All right, I have this. Don't worry about that. All right, so here we go. Here is our Club Penguin. Let me look at what was this thing you mentioned, Mike? And thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. What was that thing you called it started with a P. Where is it? Where did it go? Puffle. Club Penguin. Puffle. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we can do it. That's like 2 seconds. Puffle. Oh gosh, Holly. Yeah, you can imagine, right? Yeah, it was just not. It's just not what I needed. But it's yeah, like I said, it is very much an all day, every day kind of thing now. It's very obnoxious. And what are you gonna do? You know, you can't do anything. Love your pets. Been around for, you know, like I said, 16, 17 years. Old dogs. But it's just like, oh my goodness. The amount of paper towels we go through. The amount of times we... You know what's the worst? Actually, I'm going to tell you what the worst thing is. The worst is when I wake up, which this is an everyday occurrence, actually. When I wake up and I go to the kitchen and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and there's dog mess to clean up every day. It's like, I just don't want to start my morning that way. You know, I don't want that to be the first thing I gotta do. I don't like it when it's the first thing I gotta do when I wake up, and I don't like it when it's the last thing I gotta do when I go to bed. And there have been a monstrous amount of... Oh, it's supposed to be tinier. You're right. A monstrous amount of times where I've had to do that first thing in the morning and last thing when I go to bed. It's just not fun. It's really annoying. There we go. That looks right. That looks correct. And I got another show. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning to start my drive to Salem, Massachusetts. Although I hope it's a good show. I typically do very well at horror shows. And I'm hoping for a really good show. All right, there it is. Let's see. Akil says, oh yeah, I bought 30 plush puffles, and now I just find them everywhere. Mike says, I'll be back. A horror show, and it is. It is Salem Paracon, Ray. But to be fair, when I did the... What color am I coloring this thing? Did Mike say that? I'm working on a pet. Could we get a green? All right, there you go. When I did the New Jersey horror show, Ray, last year, which was a mega show, I mean, I didn't do super well, but it was like a giant horror show. That was in November, too. But it's just like, the thing is I am like genuinely very burnt out. I'm not lying. I'm very burnt out. And the last like couple shows, I've been like not at all in like the mood. I'm like, I'm done. I'm cooked with traveling and cooked with shows. You know, I'm like 22 in now, like 22 out of 30, and I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm like, no more shows, please. Please, no more. But I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna do it because that's what I do. But I'm not happy. Very tired. All right, let's do. I did some shading on this eye, so I'll do shading on this eye. And all my stuff came in. It's November. What do you mean horror? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I got my reprints for some of my prints that had, or reorders on some of my prints that had actually started to get low. Low meaning single-digit stock, which is fun. It's super awesome. And those came in. So I'm fully stocked and ready to go. I'm just exhausted. All right. There we go. There you go, Mike McKenzie. That's for you. Our theme today is Y2K, the 2000s. That gives you 10 entire years to give me some kind of prompt. Make sure you use the suggestion box. And now, speaking of, I'm going to go to the suggestion box. And see what you guys are saying. Stand by. How do I stop? I don't want this to play. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. Nice. We got a lot of... what's up, Panda? Thank you for the resub. Nice to see you. I am very excited for you to get your doodle book and your commission. It was going to ship out this morning, but post office was closed for Veterans Day. But you will get it very, very soon. And I'm excited for you to see it. Bubble Laveau is getting flagged by the mod again. Oh, because I see why. I see why. A Sims Plum Bob. Sims.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
Bubba's like, what? It's always modding everything you do. All right, we're going to do Joseph Zawada's prompt of the whatever this thing is called. And nice to see you, Panda. Thank you for the Panda alarm. The Plum Bob, this like glowing green diamond thing, but I will also draw a character. I think I got to have more than just the diamond to get the point across. So I'll just Google a random image. Seriously, my suggestion got removed. Here, let me... Wait, where did it go? How do I approve this? Approve. There you go. I've approved it. Yeah, Nightbot is added again. Oh, but where is my reference image? There we go. So yeah, there's just like a million things going on. I'm just like super done, super cooked for the year. And there's still so much left to do. But on a positive note, 99% of the Doodle books have shipped. There are 2. I have 2 on my possession because I needed to finish the commissions. And the post office was closed today for Veterans Day. But all the other copies, all of them, have gone out. If you were a backer over on Kickstarter, then I did an update saying, hey everybody, your package is on the way, and I messaged you directly in your inbox and gave you your tracking information. So if you need it, if you want it, if you backed it, check your messages. You've got the tracking information for it. Am I one of those 2? No, you're not one of those 2. No, it was just the 2 that I needed to finish the custom commissions for. So that's the full extra drawing. Which I'm pretty happy with how they came out. If I have enough time, I don't know if I will. Oh, I was gonna say, never mind. Never mind. Panda says, I really can't wait to see it. Akil says, oh, speaking of Veterans Day, I had to perform alto sax for my school today and got a raging ear infection during. That's not fun at all. I mean, ear infections as it stands are not fun, and if they're raging, that sounds miserable. I don't like the way. It's kind of a hard perspective to draw on this character, but we're doing it. Let me do another layer. It's appropriate though. Ray says, I was proud of you for that post you made about uploading to YouTube. I mean, it's not just uploading to YouTube in general. It was more specifically the Inktober ones. I just hate wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? And part of me always feels bad because every time I ask folks on social media, hey, do you guys want this thing? Because if you don't, I'm going to stop doing this thing because this takes time away from doing other things that I need to do. So I just want to like quickly check in and make sure you don't want or you don't care about this thing. And it never fails that there's always a handful of people that are pretty supportive people that like and engage with all my stuff. And they're like, yes, Kevin, I need the thing. Keep doing the thing. And I'm like, okay, I'll keep doing the thing. And that gets frustrating after a while because completely the right decision to cut something off midstream if it's not. Yeah, Akil, yeah, that's what my doctor said when I left school. Yep, you're just very dedicated to following through no matter what, which is super impressive. Morally, but not oral. Wait, oh, practically? Like what? Not practically. Soon, at least, no one will need to worry about it. That's true. That's true. But yeah, it's just like, you know, whatever. It's like last time I asked about, on social media, I asked about live streams. I was like, hey, so I do all these live streams on Twitch, and aside from the Doodle stream, I don't really worry about uploading them to YouTube. Like, do you guys want that? Do you have an interest in that? And, you know, people said they did. They were like, yes, Kevin, please do this. And not just anybody, because I don't give the same amount of weight to randos on the internet that tell me to do stuff versus people that are historically very supportive of my work, engage on social media, they're active followers. They get more weight, and I think they should get more weight. And so those are the folks that are like, no, Kevin, do it. You need to do it. We enjoy it. We participate in said thing. It's like, okay. And then I do it. And then it's like, this doesn't mean anything. This is wasting my time. The, or radical. It's like something Mikey the Ninja Turtle. Yes, exactly. Akil says, when is your next event in the Hartford area? I don't know. That one's probably for Hartford. I've got another fair at South Windsor. I think it's at Nomads again. I'm sure it'll be kind of a bust. It's not a great venue for shows. And then I got a show this weekend in Salem, Mass. It's not anywhere near Hartford, but there you go. Yes. I feel like at this point I should just finish it. I will follow you on social as soon as I have a phone. It's all good. Oh, yeah, I was saying that, like, yeah, the engagement on those Hanktober ones in particular is just like, it's just kind of laughable. It's like, what am I doing? Because yeah, it's like the one from 2 days ago, I think. I checked this morning, but the one from like 2 days ago still has zero views. And I'm like, this is a massive waste of my time. Is this enough? I'm spending way too much time on this. Nomads is really close to me, like 5-10 minutes. It's like a Christmas fair. Funny fix. Anyway, the point is more of that. If it doesn't work, cut it out. I think you'll be happier. But it's not about happiness, Ray. Who needs to be happy? I need to be successful. This eraser is way too big. The thing is, if you listen to wasted effort that could be going into the doodle poster. Speaking of things that nobody wants. Of course, this is usually so. Okay, I'm going off into multiple different points here. So to your point, Ray, about following through, yes, I am a huge proponent of people that follow through with what they say they're going to do. You lose a lot of credibility with me when you don't do that. If you say you're gonna do it, do it. If you need to adjust, then announce it and say things. But like, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. No one should ever concern themselves with, is Kevin gonna follow through with what he said he was going to do? You should never doubt that. But any ball droppers in the chat, yeah. But yeah, I also need to be really smart about my time. And it's that point again where it's the end of the year, looking at how things have been working, how they've been performing, where should I spend more time, where should I spend less time, and I do this every year.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
Yes, Ray. Oh, wait, I think our charity might have a table at that event. Excuse me? All right, that's enough. Spend way too much time on that. Let's see. It's kind of a difficult perspective. Yeah, it's a Christmas fair. So last weekend was Rhode Island Comic Con. That was like the last big show of the year. And then this weekend is Salem Paracon, and that's the last I don't know, medium-sized show, and then through the entire rest of the year, I still have plenty of shows, but they're all craft fairs. They're all local craft fairs, holiday craft fairs, which I am looking forward to. I've been talking about this all year. These are the craft fairs that I really wanted to get in on, okay? Like, yes, I did the Easter, I did the Valentine's Day, I did the Halloween, I did all the other ones that occurred, but I was like, I really want to gauge the success of the holiday fairs. So we're finally there. Making your nightmares. Holiday craft fairs are interesting. Yeah. I mean, this is when people spend money. So, you know, we'll see. I shall remain ever optimistic. Oh wait, I literally watched Bricks O'Brien short from Rhode Island before joining. Well, look at you. Well, look at you there. Did you see any familiar faces? I think we need to color the line art of this one, of the Columbus. Is that what it is? I feel like that's a Rick and Morty thing, or am I mixing up two different things? Yeah, you should do well, just not the nerds. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect to do any type of con numbers at all, but I suspect. What's up, B-Habs? I like the 1 at the end of your exclamation points. I expect to do better at the holiday fairs than I've done at any of the other craft fairs this year. But I don't think we're going to be looking at con money. But, yeah. So that's not, I'm not expecting to. Alright, suggestion box. Today's theme is all about Y2K, the 2000s. Plumb Bob. That's what it is. Alright. Oh, not delete. Oops. I accidentally deleted it instead of saying it's completed. You know, it's the same thing. Bubble of O's has got to get those grandmas at the craft fairs who also need something. Yeah, exactly. That's what they all say. Why is neckbeard, that's weird. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Animated Batman from Justice League cartoon to keep it topical. Ray, did you check to make sure that's in the 2000s? I think it is, right? Because it was what was the 90s? But I guess it's still, that's probably fine. Yeah, man. Okay. We're gonna do this one. I like this one a lot. This one's also kind of easy. Plumb Bob. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got it. Joseph. Sorry, I'm in and out at a F silly dinner. Silly dinner, you say? See, you say that and I assume... what are you doing, Joseph? How much have you had to drink? I assume... When I heard... I thought it said silly dinner, and I'm like, picturing like, I don't know, the Mad Hatter Tea Party. I am certain that you guys have probably seen this image floating around today. And I was like, yeah, that's the one. Not me testing Kevin's Twitch moderations. Don't do that. There's no need to do that, Akil. See, look at you. Scroll down below the panels. I can find it on my phone, but not my... Oh, looking for the suggestion box? Exclamation point suggestion. Hopefully that helps. Okay. This one is an interesting one because it's not, it's a silhouette, but it's a good one. Let's see here. Yeah, if you guys have suggestions for today is the 2000s, Y2K. Toss them in the suggestion box for me. I'll be pulling them from there as we go. I think the neck needs to come back more. Like there.
Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Joey? Maniac for Bricks has arrived. Behab says, I have a list. Y2K, yo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Akil says, hey Kevin, what do you think about Broadway? I think it's fine. I don't really think about it too often. I've been there to actually see a play once, which was pretty fun. This looks like he got stabbed. I think I'm gonna do a separate layer for the hands. All right, we need like a dark blue gray. Yes. Actually, can I do this? Can I do this witchcraft? I think I can. Behabs, let me know how many the automod removes, or if it's a personal vendetta it has against me. Yeah, if for some reason, the one that sticks out for me the most is Mr. Ed. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why Mr. Ed was modded. And if that was a personal thing, like, I would tell you. I would have no shame at all. I'd be like, oh yeah, no. But I can't take credit for that. I cannot take credit for even with the horse feelings towards horses, I can't take credit for that. But that one, it likes to mod Bobo very often. I don't know why. Joey says, oops, one moment. My connection is acting up. That's all right. How does this look? Should I make this lighter? I think I might make it a little lighter. I don't want it to vanish. Hey, what Patreon tier gets to make themes? Oh, that's a great question, Ray. So that's $10 and above. $10 and above is the, and I do need to do a new post. That's another thing on the list to do. But I need to do a post with the new discount code for the store, and I need to do a brand new Doodle Stream theme suggestion post. Those are forthcoming. But yes, so I'm with the Patreon refresh now, which if you're currently a patron, you probably would have got a letter from me, or you're going to get a letter from me that has all of this on it. But if you're listening to this, that means you already know about this. It's the people that never read anything. That's the ones that are like, what is this? Changing stuff around. So the $5 tier, of course, still gets you the sticker in the mail. And I think that's a pretty good value. And I know I have like a lot of people at that tier. But the opportunities to impact projects, that is moving up to the $10 and above. So you can still read everything. You just won't be able to give themes and stuff. Oh, does it? I'll have to fix it. It's meant to be 10 and above, though, Ray. I'll adjust. Let me write a note. I may have been slightly delirious and sleep deprived when I did it. I think there's a high probability I was. But yeah, it's supposed to be $10 and up for like actually giving input into like Inktober, Doodle Stream themes, all that kind of stuff. Like actual direct input. Not me trying to give Kevin a reason to plug his stuff. What do you think of people buying our merch stuff and supporting our page? I think it's great. It'll just be modded. I had a good stream with the book. You cut out things in being removed and having to talk about it in weird ways. I may have been slightly. I think I was. It's supposedly closing on the sale on my house Monday, so I thought I might bump my back. Oh, look at you, Ray. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. That'll be a big deal off the old shoulders. Off your mind. Okay, let's do here and there. This is such a good shot. Like, it really is. It's very iconic. I'm sure some of you might recognize this at this point. Appreciate it. It's been nearly a year. Yeah, I believe it. Biebs is lost. So am I. It's all right. In fairness, it's been an incredibly ridiculous week, so it is definitely me. I feel like this music is somehow appropriate for this theme. It's like, I don't know, I'm getting like maybe a more 80s sitcom vibe, but this is like the interstitial music between cycling between the mall and the house. Bubble of O says, try mentioning a book you would buy that is empty, and then the And then the hobby you would be doing when you cut things out are our flavor. Oh, what? That got modded? Feel that sitting in the hotel lobby streaming Kevin to the Lobby TV waiting for my next. Nice. That's cool. I don't know what you're talking about either. I'm lost too. All right, this. We have this, and this, and this. And then here we have another one like this, and this. And that. And that. Because if you take the S away, not gonna lie though, that's pretty fun. Funny. It's pretty fun though. But yeah, good deal, Ray. Happy to hear about that. I still do not know the joys of home ownership. I would like to one day. When I'm no longer a starving artist. You too can help this dream become reality. Bubble of O threw a whole bit at me. Thank you, Bubble of O. Matt Elder. What's up, Matt? We don't celebrate till the money is in the account. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's very smart. That's like how I would handle anything. It's not done till it's done. Okay? It's not done till it's done, everybody. You can do it, but don't skimp on the inspections. I wouldn't know what to look for, though. I would definitely have to hire real people. Not fake people like me. People that actually know what they're talking about. That actually have an idea of what to look for. I would like... I'm the guy that like walks around the car and kicks the tire. It's like, it's a good buy. I'm like, I don't know. There we go. There you go, Ray. Yeah, you absolutely hire someone to do them for you. I definitely got modded. You got modded too, Behab? You know when you buy a bottle of pop? Do the inspections that matter? Cosmetic stuff can be fixed. Structural stuff is expensive to fix. And then Ray's like, it's really good and appropriate. Oh, talking about this, sorry. I thought you were talking about Matt's comment. Like, do the inspections really matter? They do, and they're appropriate. I thought that's where that was going. But thank you, Ray. All right, let's look at the suggestion box. Hopefully I don't delete this time. Yes, marked as complete. Oh, Behabs did get modded for pop bottle cap. But why? That's fine. Is there any other ones? That are modded? That's the only one I see. Alright, let's look at this. Nice. Some of these are just funny. Oh, I'll mark the Club Penguin as completed. That's done. Oh, there's some good. You guys have some good ideas here. What is this one? Yeah, we're gonna do this the Von Dutch hat, I think. Let's do this. Let's do this one. That's a fun. There's a lot of fun ones in there. Kevin hates it. That's true. Didn't I get mod? Yeah. Well, so Brian's Discord has like a very intense bot, and that's fine. I understand why. I've had some of my artwork before get, like flagged, and it won't let me post it. And that happened again. It wouldn't let me post Rainbow Goth, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's fine. It just did not like the word goth. That was it. Because I like did some trial and error to see exactly what was the problem. And it was just goth. The word goth. And of course the artwork has Rainbow Goth as the title of the file. But I tried just writing it and it was like, nope. So it's fine, whatever. Brian's Discord has its own things. I asked my wife for something from the 2000s and she said thin eyebrow. That's great. That's just wonderful. This, I think, should be more rounded. It's kind of, well, it doesn't matter. Well, doesn't matter. See you later, Akil, heading out. Thanks for being here. You heard it here. Brian hates goth. Yes. You picked the iPhone over the iPod. Interesting move. What about Goth Princess Peach? He'd love it. Nope, no goth. No goth. Negative, not allowed. How you doing, Matt? It's been a little bit. Your mail was shipped out. It'll probably take a little bit longer for you, but it's en route. You got a lot of goodies coming your way. A nice modest collection of goodies. Matt's been banking up some items for one shipment, which I do appreciate for the shipping. No, be for real. The sidekick phone, yeah. All to support the Hinkle. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And only you can really appreciate the anything Wearmare related, truly. I'm having like crazy strong deja vu vibes right now drawing this hat. I'm not gonna lie. Like crazy strong deja vu vibes. Did we already have this conversation? What's the horse counter at? Not 250? Oh, that's clean. It's a clean count. Okay. This is delicate business. This hat is red and white. That's what I appreciate about you, Matt. You just come in and you just rack the counter up. It's like you got a mission, you know? We don't need to worry about all this other chatter. It's like, let me do what I came here to do. I'm afraid to touch those. I don't want to touch them anymore because I don't want to like restart anything. Because I was thinking about like doing something where maybe a sound would play when you type it, but I'm like worried. I'm worried if I update that command, it'll like reset the counter. So I was like, I don't want to touch it. But that's something I wanted. I wanted to add like maybe a clip or something, like really quick, like a little audio clip or something when you do the counters, which I can. I just didn't do it before. Get a little chiaroscuro shading here. Create a wear Oh no. I don't know if I want to go that far. I don't know if I want to continue the legacy. That's our thing. It's not for everybody. That's just for us. Hawkeye Lego Man, hello. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. 3 entire months. You are a peach, sir. Oops. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the 2000s. How old was Hawkeye Lego Man in the year 2000? I didn't suggest a 2000s wear mirror. What would that even be? Alright, I gotta do this Von Dutch logo. Can I do it? Yes. Will it be good? Yes. V-O-N. We got a little curly on the N. This goes like that. Uh-oh. Oh, see, I'm worried. I'm already running out of space. This always happens. C H. And can I move this? We're just gonna cheat is what we're gonna do. I swear if you guys make me the old one, do Von Hinkle. Matt says, I'm scared that there are some people who weren't born before today. Yeah, absolutely. Bubble Vo says, I like this path and look forward to Cyberpunk Weremare. Oh no. Hawkeye Lego Man was born in the year 2000. He was 0. Hawkeye Lego Man was 0. Alright, I'm scaling this to make it fit. What is this thing underneath? Is it like... Oh, it's just like a... It kind of looks like a sword. It is not a sword. The H, like, comes down and does a... It does, like... Oh, come on. Something like that. And we got the little trademark, of course. What's up, Jay Freak? How you doing? Forgot to take off the sound-only thing. Born Raymond. 2000 was my first year of high school. People weren't born in 2000, and that was only like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. All right. We got our Von Dutch hat. Today's theme is Y2K of the 2000s. All right. Back to the suggestion box we go. Von Dutch hat is complete. I will mark that as complete in the suggestion box. A Tony Hawk video game. Oh, man. These are funny. Minesweeper. What do I draw from Minesweeper? I kind of want to do that. All right, we're going to do Minesweeper. We're going to do a very, very tiny game of Minesweeper. I'll try to copy and paste as much as I can so that it doesn't take forever. I don't want it to take forever, but I do want to do it. It's funny. I've been making a list all... See, that is the type... Look, everybody. Everybody take a lesson from BHABs. BHABs knew the theme ahead of time, spent all week planning and brainstorming. That's a level of commitment I expect from my audience. Jay Freak, doing well, just got home from work. Don't remember 2000 too much. Did you get your mail yet, Jay Freak? Your book was sent. I sent you the tracking information in the direct message on Kickstarter too. So if you need it, you got it. You just got to check the direct message. Not yet. Ooh, tomorrow. That's a good weekend delivery. Good deal. I'm happy to hear it. Club Penguin was life. Yes. See, look at Hawkeye. Look at that. BF says, I was a teenager, though, the 2000s, and that absolutely had nothing to do with it. Nothing. Funny fix, I just Googled the 2000s for more ideas. According to them, it's also known as the Naughties. Nobody calls it that, Ray. Literally no one else calls it. Nobody says that. That is why we're old, Ray. Nobody says that. Might go play. Oh, is Minesweeper not the 2000s? Is this false? I will stop right now if this is false. Is this not accurate? BHABs, what are you doing? I'm gonna stop right. It's just a square. I'm just gonna stop right now. Minesweeper and Solitaire were the main games for Windows 3.11. We played Minesweeper. Well, you can, yes. Okay, the jury is angry. I'm gonna stop Minesweeper. We gotta stay to the theme, okay? We gotta stick to the theme of the show. Listen, okay?
Hey, listen!
Actually, I meant to do the other one. Someone do the fail horn for me. All right, it's okay. It was fun. I can't anger the masses. This is Horse Dog. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? No. No, we can't do it. That just speaks to how old your school computers were. I'll like, if we're doing Minesweeper, I'll do no, see, it's a cascading effect. I can't have it. We can't, that's what happens. Things can be popular that weren't made in the same year. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one thing. I'll do a compromise. Okay? I'll do one square. The Kermit's sipping tea. Should have suggested the Windows Vista version of Minesweeper. No, forget it. Now I don't want it. Now I don't want the pity Minesweeper. Don't give me this pity sweeper. Nope, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Nope, it's happening. It's one square. Don't worry about it. It's not square, is it? It's like rectangular. It's all right, we're gonna fix this. Okay. I don't want it. This music is very Star Wars-ish, right? There's a Star Wars theme? Both of us going for a lurk. Apparently they changed the graphics. Don't let Minesweeper become the new robots. Can you draw a financial crisis? Or a war on terror? I have a really good one, but now I'm mad. Don't be mad. Get glad. What is... Oh, wait. Stranger Things. This sounds like a Stranger Things cover. That's what I was thinking. Right? Or am I imagining that? It seems like Stranger Things. Matt Elf Twin Towers fall. Okay. Alright. Clippy is 3 years too old for the 2000s. Clippy.
You're making us a little bit uncomfortable.
Relax, big guy. He's just doing this for his art.
I'm
Right,
just
Homer?
doing this for my art. Okay?
Yeah. Art.
Ray's starting to feel uncomfortable. Alright. Can we take it down a notch? There's our Minesweeper. It's one mine. Okay? It's very small, though. Okay. What's up, Ike? 2000s. Yes. Oh, man, on that zoom out, I got sat. Yeah. I know. I know. All right, let's see. Oh, Shrek. Shrek Raymond? Yes. Shrek is pretty good. I'm putting Minesweeper as complete. What is a really good Shrek meme? Because we all know the memes is what people like, okay? It's what they want. Yeah, that's the one. It's got it. It's in my sights. There's not a more 2000s cartoon than Shrek. Do the face. I'm doing the face, man. I'm doing the face. I'm doing a face. It's probably the face. Nice to see you, Ike. How you doing? We're doing the 2000s. Y2K today. Already making some enemies. Already making some people upset with me. We had a debacle about Minesweeper. B-Habs is mad. But I drew mine. Is it coming together, Ray? Can you see it in your head? Can you see this occur? It actually needs to be tilted more. Like that, maybe. Oh, the X-Men movie came out in 2000. Ooh. A little sore from physical therapy today, but I'm alright. It's getting cold. It is getting cold. Years. Disney's Atlantis came out in 2001. You could draw Milo or Kida. I did Kida actually kind of recently. on the what was it, on the Kickstarter countdown party. We did a redraw of her. I think this is a little off. We'll fix that. As per usual, some of the features, I draw them and then I draw the outline and then I draw the features and I'm like, well, that didn't line up as much as I wanted to. Classic Halo CE, nice. New Doodle sticker coming up, y'all. Everybody, stand by. I gotta make sure I do it right though. If I don't do it right, I can't squander this opportunity. So how's I think you were talking, Ike, about some art block, or am I imagining that? Did you talk about that last time, or a couple times ago? You were having some issues with some art block, or did I totally fabricate that universe? Is that part of the multiverse? Yeah, but if you do Halo, it has to be in the original old style graphics. Super blocky. Okay. I feel like... No, it's alright. Pull that mouth flatter and further to the right. This is like surgery. This is so important. This one is probably the most important. Yes. It's kind of hard. Better, it's all in the eyes now. Yes, that is true. No pressure. You know what else is really annoying? You know what else really grinds my gears? This time of year, like the dry winter time, and it doesn't last the whole time, but it's just like there's a transitional period when we're in like very dry, cold, winterish weather. Sorry, this was not what I pictured when I suggested it, but now it's all I want in the world. Well, good. But as I was saying, when we have this kind of weather, I get a lot of nosebleeds. It's like I've had like a nosebleed every night this week. But it's just because it's so dry and cold, and it doesn't last the whole season, but it definitely happens at the beginning of every season. And then I get stressed because then it's like, am I blowing my nose, or are we about to have another nosebleed session? You know what I'm saying? Has anyone else experienced this phenomena? Behams, sorry. I know you were upset. It's all right. I apologize. I apologize. Hopefully you have calmed down. Pretty much always lived in humid weather, so no. Well, then there you go. I feel the pressure on this one. This is an important one. Like I said, this is like surgery on this one. See, that's what I try to avoid when I do these. I get that, like, it makes more sense to lean into and do a better job when it's like, oh yeah, this will be a sticker, this is profitable. But then it's also like there's more pressure on it. And the point of the Doodle stream has always been more of a practice, you know, speed practice, drawing, you know what I mean. I think this is okay. It's not like exactly like the face though. There's something I can't quite put my finger on it. It's not quite there, but it's not bad. It's only like not correct if you're looking at the reference next to it. Then it's like, oh, there's something's off about it. But if you're just looking, like you guys, unless you bring up the reference, probably looks pretty good. I think the angle of the face isn't as exaggerated. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish this up. I've already got too much pressure in this one now anyway. That's the downside. That's the downside when you go into it like intentionally, like, okay, this is gonna be a thing that I'm gonna do for. It's like then it's like, it's not bad. It's just a very different mindset than the whole like, oh, I'm just gonna sketch for fun and let's see what we do. Obviously, it's been awesome to be able to start monetizing all the stuff with the books, with the stickers. Like that's phenomenal. That is the end goal. But when I'm in the moment, it just kind of like shifts my thinking and then it hangs me up too much. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Still not bad though. It's not bad. It's just not the same. Fun. You just said earlier you don't want to be happy. That's true with like almost everything. Almost everything. That's not right. Yes, it makes sense, says Jay Free. It's not a normal... No, it's not. No fun allowed. Only merchandise. Sorry, tagging is parody. Don't ban me, Elon. But yeah, my nose is starting to run, and I'm worried that it's not really running. It's bleeding. Everyone will know if that's the case, though. But it's kind of... There's been plenty of times where I just think my nose is running, and I'll grab a tissue, and I'm like, oh, all right. we're doing this. It actually happened. I doubt Brian is here. But actually happened on my drive back from Rhode Island Comic Con. That was very obnoxious. The only thing worse than a nosebleed is a nosebleed while you're driving. That's the worst. Once I know it's for something that people will possibly buy, my perfectionism wants to slip in. See, that's it. That's the thing. Ike says, keep your feet off the grass. Shine your shoes. Wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place. Nah, he's yeah, that's what I assumed it was around that time. Playing with balls, apparently. Some people's kids, you know. Again, I don't think this is very bad, though. I'm happy with it. It's just not quite the same reference, but it's still good. Like I said, you're only going to notice it if you're looking at the reference right next to it. Nobody does that. Hold on. Before I look at this, let me open up the reference and see how well you did. Please stand by. Maybe it can also be if I take the mouth lower too, maybe? That's not like... I picked up a new comic yesterday that's making me rethink my whole inking style. Well, isn't that fun? Hawkeye Lego Man, well, if you were a dog with a wet nose, I'd say you were a healthy dog. Ike says, man, relatable. I saw a comic last night that's coloring style just blew me away. I was reading something that I think it was a comic artist, like an indie, you know, not an industry, big industry thing, was talking about. They've been working on this long-term comic project, and they're frustrated because they're getting better, which is awesome. Just like in general, just getting better at doing what they do. I'm trying to find the right green. I think I just need to copy and paste because this green is very specific. And they were very frustrated because their art style was changing and evolving through the duration of this long-term project. And they were like, oh, now I feel like I got to go back and redraw, and I keep doing this over and over again. It's like I'm not getting anywhere because I keep doing that. And it's like, I kind of relate to that a little bit with Grasslands, because Grasslands has been an entire 14 months worth of work, and my art style has absolutely improved and changed even just in that time. And I've kind of tightened up how I draw some of the characters and how they, you know, overall in a really good way. I'm really happy with it. But then I look back at like some of the things I drew, you know, because the thing is, it's still not out yet. And so then it's like, it's not like, oh, this is a finished work, so it is what it is. Like I can separate that and go, yep, that was a piece for its time. But when it's like, it's still not out, so there's still development, active development, and new artwork being made. So then it's like, do I redraw this? I can relate to this feeling. Otherwise, you work on it forever, though. She does this thing with implied line that I love. Rather than making complete outlines, she just lets you finish the line with your mind. What comic? I've been slowly buying more comics and artist works to start studying new style. Yes. Yeah, I'm curious to see what my next full comic will look like compared to my late 2019 issue. Yes. Hawkeye says, I honestly think your angle works better than the reference. Well, thank you. It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth by Zoe Thorogood. Shrek is This green is very interesting. I keep like color picking, and it's like it's green. It's clearly green, but it's like, no, it's actually brown. I think I like this green better. It's very centered on suicide, so trigger warning and all. It is almost like more yellow, you're right. But it's like, we all know that Shrek's green, right? Like, that's a universal understanding, so it's like weird to be like, why is it yellow? Layer check. This is the best time for layer check because ogres. Yes. Because ogres, indeed. I like when you read the middle thought in my conversation, and it is just nonsense without context. Well, you know, Ray, sometimes I miss it. It's not intentional. I gotta do a better job. I gotta be more attentive. Sometimes you guys are just too chatty and I can't keep up with it. I don't like to scroll back. Once it's gone, it's gone. If I start stopping and scrolling, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. All right. Okay. Look how gigantic Shrek is. It's kind of funny to just leave it like that. Oh, Lord, don't do that. If anything, you should read less of our conversation. It's always ridiculous. Oh, Hawkeye says, Kevin likes to get to the fruit, but stays away from the peels and the seeds. I don't know what that means. All right, let's, where did Shrek go? Shrek. Mark as complete. Mighty Beans! I forgot about Mighty Beans. Mighty Beans. Oh, man. You guys have some pretty fun. Ooh, Crocs. Is that one? Like, Crocs are still a thing. I'm kind of surprised. I was like, this can't stick around. This can't continue. In fact, it could. Oh, Hawkeye, what? There's a really good one, but I was going to let you suggest it. Send it my way. He likes to get the things that look juicy. What are we doing? Why is it being weird? What are you doing? What's wrong with this? Why is my...
I think I've improved on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What?
Huh. I'm having a... what is it doing? I can't use the... It's not letting me... Ugh. Okay. It's not letting me use the zoom... The magnifying glass. Like, it won't let me use it no matter what I do. What happened? There we go. I hit the caps lock. I checked the date on... Well, thank you, Bia. We don't need a repeat. We don't need any more hurt feelings. I want to know who the person is eating only the peels. That is a danger to society, Ray. Is who that is. A danger to society. Alright, we're drawing a croc. Why did it get reapplied? Why does the caps lock keeps getting hit? Let me move my keyboard. That's when you start reading it and then lose interest right away. It's now your job to police every single suggestion. If it's in 1999, it's out. Oh, I don't know if Kristen is still here. I apologize for not saying this earlier, but thank you for upping your Patreon pledge. I do greatly appreciate it. Sorry for not thanking you yet. I was going to shoot you a message, but it's been crazy. And now you get a drawing, too. So here's a question for anybody who is a patron of mine and wouldn't mind answering this. So part of the $20 tier now, you get a drawing every 3 months. But would you prefer it to be digital versus a traditional one? I kind of feel like if it's reoccurring like that, you would prefer it to be digital. But I don't know. I was going to ask. See what the masses think. The redeem was the clue. So Ray says just do whatever's easiest. So the thing is that I've been doing for the Patreon gifts. Who cares what the patrons want? They're a bunch of ingrates. I've been doing traditional for Patreon gifts, which I like. I think it's a little special. It's more special that way. It certainly doesn't mean I try less on them, but it is a different mindset for me when I do traditional, and I can kind of, I think, you know, like what Jay Freak said earlier, the perfectionist kind of wears, like, it's not a big deal for me when I work traditionally. I don't know why, it just isn't. I'm a lot more comfortable when I'm like, well, you know, that's as good as I can do it right now. Again, I don't try to make it look bad. It's like, nah, that's good for what it is. Whereas digitally, it's like, it's quicker and easier for me to do, but then the perfectionist mindset kicks in because it's like, oh, well, I can easily try a million different things and try more trial and error, and I don't have the same, you know. So, I mean, if you do digital, patrons get to decide which format to print. If they want to print it, yeah, it's true. Joseph Swat is back. I'm back. My dad offered me a steak dinner. How could I refuse? I know. How could you? Hopefully it was wonderful. Welcome back. I'm drawing a really ugly croc. Does anybody here wear Crocs? This is a safe space. Out yourself. My sister wears Crocs regularly. My daughter loves Crocs. When we were at the lake, I feel like they do make they I've never worn them, but I feel like they would make good like beach water shoes. That whole vibe. I can't wear anything though because my foot is too wide and stupid. So I can't wear anything. I can literally only wear New Balance shoes. And it's very sad. It's very tragic. And it's been the same ever since I was a kid. Too wide of feet. Can't accommodate any type of shoes. Only New Balance. They make pins with characters that go in the holder. Yeah, I saw that. I feel like, what is the thing that, I guess, like the plug on the back to keep it there? Is it like soft? Because, again, not wearing Crocs. To my layman's eyes, I'm like, that feels like there'd be the little, butterfly hooks or whatever, and they would just like scratch the top of your foot. That's, yeah, me not knowing anything. Oh, there's no back. Okay. They were originally boating shows for catamaran race. Oh, interesting. Fur-lined Croc boots. Soft rubber. Soft silicone backing. Yeah. See, I would like... My assumption was there were like enamel pins, right? So it's like there's got to be some kind of clip holding it there, and that's got to be irritating your foot. Do you guys think Mike McKenzie is over in Brian's stream, even though this is literally his Patreon stream? He probably is, right? That's kind of ironic. Unless you're here, Mike. Now's your chance. You can prove us all wrong. This is all for you, Mike. Thanks. See you later. Hang on, I'll check. Go do an investigation. A little alligator guy. I'm not gonna bother. There he is. He's there. I drew him. What does the back look like? Okay, it's not really anything. What color should this Croc be? Can I cheat and turn this into a pair? Can I post a link? It's brand friendly, I promise. No, you can't. Because I actually have never set it up so that anybody can share a link. So it has nothing to do with you. I just have never done it. Because multiple people, for multiple attempts, have tried to share links. And I thought if I made them VIPs, it would work. And it doesn't. And I thought if I made them mods, it would work. And it doesn't. So I don't know. Calling the poor guy out. Mike is awesome, Ray. Nobody's calling him out. I think he's great. I was just curious. I wouldn't care. I was genuinely just curious. But Brian has also made me mad. Behabs, what color are these Crocs? Just so the mystery doesn't haunt you any longer. It was going to be what the back of a gibbet looks like. What is a gibbet? Oh, is that the thing that you put into the holes on the crock? Is that what it's called? I do appreciate that, though. Thank you. That's what I like about Joseph Zawada. He's here to solve the mysteries. Brian has that effect on people. What makes people mad? Green. Okay. Green Crocs. What kind of green did they use when they do green? Oh, that's like green. That is a vibrant green. Okay, that's fine. There's so many times I wish I could wear any other type of shoe. I get upset. I get upset that I can't have cool shoes. There's been a lot of cool shoes in my lifetime, and I have never and will never be able to wear any of them. And what makes me especially sad is when I go to so I buy my shoes off of a website called xlshoes.com, I think. And again, this is just for the width. This is not, I don't have like a size 16. Like, no, it's just for the width. It's the width of my stupid foot. And even then, right, it's a site dedicated to extra large shoes. An entire website dedicated to this. And I will put in what I need for my size. And I often get less than 10 results. Or you can't change it now. We're already green. But yeah, I'll get like minimal results, and I'm like on a specific place for getting shoes, and it's like, oh, all right. It's the same. Like, there's like 2 styles of running shoes, and I just alternate back and forth. Oh yeah, absolutely, Ray. It's like I just alternate back and forth between these 2 different designs over and over and over and over again, back and forth, because there's 2. That's all I get. And I always check, because I think more will get added. And I'm like, 15 years into this, and it's like, no, they're not going to add another one. Hold on. There we go. I feel like these need to get, the line art should get colored on this one. If you know a lady with a wider foot, Only Maker is a good option. But I want shoes for me, Joseph. Because I'm always like, I don't get to participate in any of the cool shoes. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. There's that. Crocs. Time to start wearing heels. Heels. All right. Crocs on the suggestion box is done. If you're watching and you have a suggestion for our theme today, feel free to toss it into the chat. Behabs is dominating the suggestion box, which is great. They're all wonderful ideas. Ooh, what is it? Let me check this one. What is this one? I don't know what some of these are. That's interesting. You've done none of mine except the plum bug. But see, then I didn't do none of yours. Oh yeah, we're gonna do, let's do the burn book. That's yours. That's a Joseph Zawada original. Alright. I like it when sometimes they're not, you know, characters. Not that I don't enjoy drawing a character, but you know. It's nice when it's not always just characters. I don't even know what perspective I'm drawing this book at. Let's go this way. Is that how I just had it? Hey, yes. Yes, indeed. Sue is here. Hello, Sue. How you doing? Welcome back to the 2000s, Sue. Would you like to share how old you were in the year 2000? Hawkeye Lego Man was 0. That's our favorite so far. That's favorite answer. 0 years old. No Starbucks, but late with Baja Blast. Oh, goodness. Yes, goodness indeed. Our theme today is all about the 2000s. That's what today is about. As Mike McKenzie has suggested, one of the newest patrons, Pablo and I having a fortnight date with Taco Bell. Counts on fingers. How old was I? You weren't born yet, so you're negative. How many years negative would you be in the year 2000, Joseph Zawada? I guess that is better than 0. Because Hawkeye Lego Man was born in the year 2000, so he was alive. He was 0. I hate everyone. You know what? I've decided. I just hate everybody. That's fine. That's fair. All right. I'm gonna color it, and then I'm gonna draw over that color. Nope, I'm way wrong. Apparently, Starbucks has been around since 1971. Look at you spreading these lies. Depends on how I'm feeling. Normally, negative 2 years. If I'm feeling honest, it was 5. No, wait, 4. Okay. All right. How am I the oldest? You know, I don't know. Sue was 8. Classic. Classic. Don't answer. I don't know. Maybe that can't be true. Can't be true. We got some lurkers. Any lurkers? Any lurkers out there? Lurking? Are you lurking it up? I'm trying to even think what was going on then. Yeah. I remember being in my room watching the ball drop because everything was gonna blow up, Remember? That was a big deal. Everything was going to blow up. Y2K. Everything was going to shut down. And I remember watching and just like having a brief moment of panic. And then it was like, no, literally nothing happened. But I do remember everybody was going off on that. And I was a little scared. I was like, what's going to happen? Am I supposed to be scared? All the other adults are scared about this. All the adults are scared. Hawkeye Lego Man just arrived at his destination. Oh, dude, I do remember. Yeah, it wasn't. Everyone thought the world was going to fall apart. But it's like, I didn't know or care. I was just like, I feel like I'm supposed to because everybody's freaking out. And then I do remember, yeah, it happened and nothing happened. My parents didn't care. Funny fix, for the record, if nothing had been done, it could have been kind of bad, but there was a lot of diligent work done beforehand to prevent the issues. They were like, we all live. Yes. Joseph Zawada, did you have a burn book? I feel like you did. Maybe that's wrong of me to assume that. I just feel like this is a Joseph Zawada tool. I don't know why. We got some sketches and stuff. They actually bought a ton of tech stocks because people were selling. Yeah, like it was weird. Pandemonium. Chaos in the streets. We got like a little skyscraper thing going on here. Bible? Why does it say Bible? It says Bible over here. Eat me Bible. Brain can't process. I didn't have a burn book. Wait, burn what? But I do have a folder full of salacious screenshots I have on retainer if I ever need them. Well, that's nice. Do you have any salacious... Oh, it says stab too. There's some crazy stuff on this. Do you have any salacious stuff about me? Should I be concerned? I don't think I left myself enough space for the like letters. I had a different childhood. We'll keep it at that. Did he just call you petty? I didn't call him petty. I do not have any juice about you. Only nice things. He's so obsessed. I hope, Joseph Zawada, I hope I get back into AwesomeCon again. I want to do like a tour. Because it's such a big show and I have to be down there like a day before and leave the next day, that I could do like the Sue, Pablo, Andrew Bulltop, Joseph Zawada tour. You each get a turn to house me. And I'm very grateful for it. But it's like, I want to like spend time with all you guys, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be with all the cool people, but it's like Kevin, I love your commentary reading chat. Well, you know, thank you. I read that as pretty. Oh, this is petty, didn't it? You're always welcome back. Yes. Yeah, I'm actually make sure I'm busy that morning so I can be more helpful. I have a spare. See how amazing that would be? It's like a tour. I think that would be awesome. I mean, I had an awesome time this year. I guess pun intended. I had an awesome time at AwesomeCon. That's almost as bad as Terrificon. We have Terrificon here, and every ad is terrific. It's the Terrificon. It's like, have a terrific day. It's like, okay, enough. I get it. I understand. I'm not busy. I assume that's what you meant. I did want to read it that way, though. Sue says, maybe I can help again next year so you can check out stuff and don't be glued to that would be awesome. I like being able to walk around, but it's like, you know, I understand that I'm there to make money and sell. And so that's obviously always going to be the priority. So I'm not going to like freak out if I can't walk around. It'd be cool to, but you know. But I did have a really good time. It was very financially successful. That was my first $1,000 show. And then it happened over and over and over. That was like the catalyst. That was the energy I needed into the universe to like make that a routine thing, which carried on many times. I think 5 or 6 times this year, but it never happened up to that point. There's even an artifact. Yeah, see, like I still have the sticky note on there's an artifact in the residence of Sue and Pablo that denotes this moment in history. Okay, there's the burn book. That stupid scavenger hunt and mediocre lunch took way too long. Yes. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot. You know what I did not forget about though is our wonderful photo we took, which I liked. I'm like, this is a good photo, but you were like, I have food in my mouth. And I'm like, oh no, I can never use that photo. That photo is unusable because I'm not like a horrible person. I can't use that photo. I can't do it. I mean, I could probably Photoshop something. I still have the photo. Well, you're in luck. I like to do the money skills good. I will be there at 12, 3 hours later, and despite... Oh, I forgot that you did that. It's powerful. OMG, these look so... Thank you. Someday you're going to be like, man, I only made $1,000 at that show. You know what's funny? Is at Rhode Island Comic-Con, because, you know, sometimes the vendors are super loud, and they talk about everything. And this vendor that was like just 2 rows next from me sells t-shirts, you know, thousands of shirts, and was like saying how last year he did 10 grand. And I'm like, 10 grand? You know how many months of my rent I could pay? And that was like one show for you. Same brains. Yes, you can send to me and I'll photo. You might Photoshop all kinds of wackiness. BF's got modded again. That goes right into the folder. I'd love to. Yeah, so would I. There was also... let me find another thing to draw. Oh, we need to do Homestar Runner. We'll do that. That'll make BHABs also happy. Something from Homestar Runner. Should we do Homestar Runner himself? Or Strong Bad? It's Homestar Runner and Strong Bad. I'm gonna do the main guy. That gives us opportunity next time to do more somehow. There'll be another opportunity. It'll happen. Both. Please do both. Why not both? Why not?
I think I've improved
Both.
on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What?
Yeah, the guy at Fan Expo Boston was complaining on Friday, which Fridays are always a ghost town because people can't get out of work or school. Although, guys, let me tell you, Rhode Island Comic Con was a madhouse on Friday. It's the only show, including some of these big ones I've been to, that was like packed on Friday. It was so packed on Friday, it felt like a Sunday. Like a normal Sunday at another show. And of course, when Sunday actually showed up, that was pretty wild. The foot traffic at Rhode Island Comic Con, why can't I draw this, was crazy. I would say it definitely rivaled AwesomeCon. I mean, I think AwesomeCon is still the biggest show I've been to, pretty sure. but I was very impressed at the crowd and the size of Rhode Island Comic Con. I wish I did better. I wish I did better. I didn't even break 1,000 at Rhode Island Comic Con. But the guy at Fan Expo Boston on Friday was complaining that it was a, what did he say? He was another, I think he was like a Funko Pop guy, right? It's always a Funko Pop guy. But he was complaining, again, super loudly to his neighbors or whatever, that on that Friday, they'd only done $6,000. And I'm like, I literally made $20 today. You're okay, buddy. Just need bigger ticket items. $20 shirt versus $2 sticker. I mean, yes. But like my big ticket items right now don't sell. So that seems like a bad business decision. My $2 stickers sell phenomenally well. God, I hate the Funko. There's always the Funko Pop guys, Ray. Always. You know this. And they always have a million. They've bought like 4 vendor spots. And they have just wall-to-wall Funkos. It's all Funkos all the time. Oh, I know. Ray, you gonna do shows again ever or no? Even just like something local, something that's like, I mean, I don't know if there's anything local, but I assume you still have all your stuff. Ugh. I have a few Funko Pops, but I don't plan on collecting them. I gotta change this somehow. I actually sold most of it, but never say never. If I do, though, it's going to be different than what I did. I think the caricature chapter is over. That's fine. If you think it's over, then yeah, it should be over. I still love your characters. I think they're awesome. But if they're done, they're done. I respect that. If anybody can respect closing a chapter of one's life, that would be I. Okay. There it is. Joseph Zawada thought it was hilarious. We got to do this like very light. It's like almost white, but not quite. Said the cat in the hat. This is even too blue. Oh, it's very... Okay, I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to see. I have like a slightly different color on the tablet screen than you see on the stream that I see on my other monitor. So it's like, it's always this big thing. I'm like, what color am I actually looking at? What color is this really? B-Habs has a piece of heart, thank you. Was wondering why you colored Shrek purple. Don't even say it's not that bad.
No matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
That's right, Ray. That is correct. I gotta do the glint in the eye. Don't let me forget. The Earthbound TikToks have had a really good run over the last week. I have not had any dud videos, which I was starting to rack up some more duds. Joseph Waters says, true, Mr. Rogers. Unless it's total garbage. Joseph Zawada, you would never to Mr. Rogers. I wouldn't allow it. I would not allow you to, if he were here today, I would be like, Joseph Michael Zawada, you think about what you've done. Think about who you spoke to. Mr. Rogers is in his flop era, to be honest. To be fair. He just hasn't made any new content lately. You know, that's the problem. Do you have comparison images saved somewhere? Of which thing? Spite versus redraw? Was the middle name a guess? How did you know it was not a guess? It actually was not a guess. It's because you actually have your full name on your Patreon account. Like, officially. Because that is how fancy you are. Earthbound, Spite versus redraw Earthbound. Do you have a comparison images save setting? Like the images that I used in the videos? I have everything saved. I have everything, Ray. The videos, the images I used in the videos, the actual artwork, all of it, everything. Everything is saved. I should have just said that I had a feeling. Like, I just know people's middle names. Like Raymond Maximilian Griffin. Raymond Bartholomew. How did you guess? I think they do well on Reddit. We're just going to steal a few and post them. Oh, Reddit is a scary place, Ray. I don't venture to Reddit at all. Because Reddit is like, I don't like Reddit. I went to Reddit once and I got like accused of self-promo and was like kicked out. I'm like, done. I don't need to be here. Alright, looking for Dora the Explorer. The first episode aired 2000. Let's do Dora the Explorer. That's wild. I didn't realize that. There we go. I posted your stuff there a few times. It did pretty well, full disclosure. It works better if you're like, look at this cool art. Yeah, I know. That's cool, though. I don't mind, Ray. Of course, Ray's not saying that he... I claimed credit for all these. I've actually had a world of commissions. I'm actually a famous artist now because of your work on Reddit. That was it. That's how it all happened. It was the Reddit. It was the Reddit ploy. I knew it. One day the Funny Figs logo just sprouts a mustache. I like posting your work and being like, I made this, and then accepting commissions, but only of your work so that I can provide scans. Nice! Have you done this already? It's like, I take commissions, but it has to be something that I have in this repository. Please look through this. Oh, these are great. Could you do this, but could you change the color on the jacket? No. No, unfortunately, edits are not permitted. Sorry. We don't allow edits. Just remember the little people when you're a big cheese. Will that ever happen, though, Ray? That's not me trying to be down on myself. I'm just curious. Will that ever happen? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Yes, it's incredibly lucrative. That's nice. You do say patrons can do whatever they want with it. I do. I do. I don't mind. I have not objected to any of this. Mike ordered some stickers, which I thought was awesome. He's certainly not the only one that's ever done that. Up to this point, Ghost Frickin' Talkin' is probably the patron that quote unquote uses the artwork the most, which is totally fine with me. But they take like the spooky stuff, to be fair, that I probably wouldn't use elsewhere. I'm really selective in like which things make it to like stickers and stuff. Maybe too selective, but they take a lot of the spookier things and turn them into like stickers and stuff on their shop. It's the Hinkle collection in the Ghost Frickin' Talking shop, which I think is pretty cool. Honestly, I feel like a lot of stuff has been going pretty well, but that's just an outsider's perspective. I have faith in you. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I would say in general, yeah. It's been a wild year. Lots happened, a lot of good stuff. The scary thing, though, is that it's not like a lot of what's been happening has been, my own hard work and endless hours, and that's not sustainable and it's not healthy, and I'm not a fan of it. So it's like, it's kind of worrisome when I think about, okay, we're getting somewhere, right? But like, at what cost? And how long can this go on? How long can this charade? And it's like, I can't do 30 shows every year. It's not going to happen. Can't do it. It's not sustainable. And so part of me is like, when I ease up, how quickly does it fall back apart? And it's already so precarious. We got to do backpack. That's why this is very important. We're not going to draw Dora without backpack. You would say, but Kevin, what about boots? Don't worry about boots. Worry about backpack. Yeah, at some point you want to hit the flow state. Yeah, next year you get to cut out the shows that did bad and focus your energy on the good. Yes, that's true. I would say that. So obviously, I'm very optimistic for these holiday shows to see how they do. But like overall, the craft fairs, I'm very glad that I tried them. I have zero regrets in doing that, but I don't think it's worth it for me. Which I feel a little bad about, because the guy that I've been seeing over and over again all year that runs them is a fantastic guy. He's very, very like attentive. He's probably like one of the most attentive showrunners I've ever worked with. Like the guy will sit there and run your booth if you need to go to the bathroom. He gets lunch for you. It's like the guy does a lot. But I mean, it's a business. I'm trying to make money. I get all that. But it's like, I wish they did better because I would love to keep supporting him and his company by going to his shows. You know what I mean? Be very happy to keep supporting him. What's up, Reed? How you doing? Thanks for the bits. I do roughly 15 good shows a year back in the day. Amazing, Ray. Amazing. Reed, did you get your book yet? This backpack should be bigger. Comes Wednesday, I guess you shipped it via horseback. I did. Also, Reed, did you get your book yet? Everybody with R for a name. Did you get your book yet? This is what nightmares are made. This? What are you talking about? Reed says, didn't go check my P.O. box in a couple days. Forgot it was coming. We'll be opening brick orders tonight. We'll check this weekend. Nice. Very good. It's really fun seeing people get it. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun seeing their reactions, and especially seeing all the stuff that you requested. So many of the stuff in the book is from you guys. Dora, that is, not the drawing. That's why I suggested it. Dora's fine. You know, it was a great movie. The Dora the Explorer movie was a great movie, actually. The live action movie was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And I kind of saw it like as a joke. I'm like, this is gonna be terrible, but I was like, no, this is great. It was wonderful. And I'm not kidding. I'm sure somebody else saw it and can agree. Like, why is she always walking around her own? Why can't she talk to animals? It's great. That is definitely from the movie, right? That quote. It's so good. All right. Color. Dora always seemed kind of sus to me. It was awesome, says Hawkeye. Like, man, yeah, it was. It was great. It was really well done. Didn't we have, what's his name? Boba Fett was in that, right? Whatever his name is. T something. Starts with a T. Tamura? I'm making a berry custard dessert for my mom tonight. I made one for her birthday last week, and then my sister ate it. So this is the second try. Oh. That's a shame. Be like, hey, next time, Why don't you not eat what I made without asking? We call that boundaries. TN tomorrow. Memories. Memories. Oh, man. I used to watch that show. I forgot to do any of the social posting for today's stream. I did a thing when I'm like, hey, I'm live, but I didn't do any type of reminders, which I've asked before. This is another one of those things to get back to my point earlier in the stream. I said, hey, dear masses, dear people that follow me and support what I do, I, for years, have been giving you heads up when I go live the next day. I give you reminders. Is that really necessary? Because it's taking my time, and does it really matter? And everybody was like, yes, Kevin, yes, we need it. It was like a vast majority of people were like, yes, please do this. Like, all right. Classic show, indeed. So tomorrow, I gotta get up at 5 in the morning to make sure that I am on the road at 6 by 6, so I can make it to Salem, Massachusetts, which is a little under 2 hours away, so I can be there for setup for Salem Paracon. And that is a weekend show, Saturday and Sunday. I do have a very cheap motor inn reservation for tomorrow night, so we'll be staying overnight, just one night. Didn't I ever tell you I almost did a Funko convention? They wanted me to do Funko caricatures. That kind of sounds awesome, but like, I mean, I hate Funkos, but like, as a concept, that sounds awesome. I feel like if you did that, you would have had a never-ending line. Like, it would never stop. Which I know is something you are already used to. Hard. All that talent and all, you know. And I was like, it's just hair. There's nothing else to draw. That's what makes it amazing. Salem was great when I was. I've never been before. Ooh, love a cheap hotel. My best one was the hotel with a door that didn't close. You hate, but yeah, hate's a strong word. I don't really hate. I just don't like care. I don't care about them. It does nothing. Funkos do nothing for me. See, I like a good, like I like it when it's just a style thing. Like I don't like that style, but I do like it when other stuff is kind of all grouped together and then redesigned. Like I loved the Disney Infinity stuff. I thought that looked really awesome, the way they like redesigned all those characters. And I'm also really digging this, like, what is it, like Mirrorverse or something? The Disney Mirror, like the artwork looks amazing. Like I don't care about the game at all, but like just the art direction for taking all these characters and bringing them back together, or bringing them all together and then redesigning them. What is happening?
Don't want to keep them waiting any longer. I'm so excited about this.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus, God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth!
That is the right response to such a raid. I can't handle too many people. I am easily overwhelmed. Hello, everybody. Hey, Brian, thanks for the raid. I figured you probably would be going on for much longer. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all. Hey. Hello, Chaser the Guy. Lasered Letters. Hello, Steve. Thank you for the Prime sub, Steve. Aaron Brinkerhoff says, swipe or no swiping. Yes, indeed. Echo Bricks, hello. hello everybody. How did
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
it, you know, yes, so today
We'll just put one in here by the cat.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French clothes.
the joyfulness is over. See, we don't have a private party anymore.
Hi, Kevin.
No matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
We have happy accident. Oh, Mary, mother of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth.
I think I've improved on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading.
Improve on your method.
What?
I don't even know what to. There's one layer check hidden in there. There's one layer check. Hey, that's how well Marbles did, huh? That was an experience, Sue.
You're making us a little bit uncomfortable.
Relax, big guy. He's
He's
just doing this for his
I'm
art.
just doing this
Right,
for my
Homer?
art.
Oh, yeah. Art.
Yes, hi. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to have you all here. Thank you for popping over in the raid from Brian. My name's Kevin. If you don't know who I am, I'm an artist. I've done a lot of artwork for Brian. So there's that.
Hi, Kevin.
But I also stream on my own, and I also do my own stuff, like the Doodle stream, which I do every Friday, unless I'm traveling or I'm sick. Thanks for the follow, Doglips567. And this is actually a viewer request stream, so I am drawing stuff from the 2000s. Everyone remembers the 2000s, right? Everybody that popped over in that raid, I am positive all of you are old enough to have very fond memories of the 2000s. So if you have a suggestion for something you want me to draw from the 2000s, I have a suggestion box, and if somebody wants to throw !suggestion in the chat, it'll tell you how to get to it and how to leave a suggestion. And thank you all for popping over. Thanks for those of you that are following. I hope you guys had a great time over in Brixo Universe. And welcome to my side of the Twitchverse. A lot more chill. Even though you can spam all kinds of fun things with your exposure box. Sue says, Paulo, after hearing anyone remember the 2000s? Paulo's like, yeah, unfortunately.
Hey, look, everybody! Kevin's back! Kevin! We love you, Kevin! Kevin, please!
I am back. All right. Behabs is on a roll. I love so many of these are so good. So good. Okay, let's scroll through here though again. Let's see what we got. I'm looking back in the suggestion box for a new thing to draw. Pablo is 5. No one will top the number of suggestions in that. No, Behabs wins. Yes, check dates. Check the date. It has to happen in the 2000s. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Hold on. I'm looking up some of your suggestions. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Y2K aesthetic. I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm drawing. Okay? This one's going to be fun. I'm not telling you what I'm drawing. I'm just going to draw it. All right? I'm just going to draw it. And we're going to see who gets what it is. Behabs can't participate because Behabs is the suggester of this. So she already knows what to expect. Okay? But you guys don't know. Okay? The prize is nothing. The prize is you can be proud of yourself. Hey, Brian's going to help me this weekend at Salem Paracon because it's like literally in his driveway. You can't get out of that. Then it's like you got to go out of your way to not help me. Then it's just awkward. It's like, hey, nah. I'm 10 minutes away. Nah. Kevin, draw yourself in Y2K fashion. Surprise. My God, it's a rectangle. You're right. Good Lord, you're right. All right, let's see. Solitaire. That's not a bad. Not bad. It's not, though. Not a bad idea. This might actually be kind of difficult to do for me. It's going to be... We're going to need some patience on this. Is it the rainbow scratch-off card? Just waiting for the solitaire historians to come out and be like, look, let me tell you something. This was not... Behabs got very mad because Matt Elder and Funny Figs shamed the suggestion of Minesweeper because it wasn't correct. It wasn't the right time. It was bad. It was a bad time. Nobody had a good time. Nobody had a good time. We worked through it though. We figured it out. The Matrix. I love the Matrix. Even though Minesweeper was popular, apparently it did count. I did draw a Minesweep. I don't even know what you call it. A single sweep was drawn. I don't know if anybody will. Well, somebody will eventually get this. I have faith. Then Brian sassed me. I know what this is. Oh, dynamic screensavers, the moving ones. Oh my God, it is. I felt like my life changed when my dad got, for our original Apple Macintosh computer at home, he bought like the screensaver, what is like after dark screensaver package that had like the flying toaster and like Lawnmower Man. It was like my life changed. You know what I'm talking about? I can't be the only one that knows this. And I'm surprised this hasn't been disqualified. Are these the pipes? This is the pipe screensaver. That's right, Brian. Look at what you guys rated into. This. Forget marbles, okay? Why would you want to play marbles when you could watch this? This is amazing. This is quality. Oh boy, Spank for a screen. It was great though. It was like amazing, Ray. I had so much fun as a child. It was amazing. This is enthralling content. I know it is. That's why I made the comment. Let me do some. We got to do some little shines. I think this is probably enough for this one. It's fun though. This is some memories right here. This has got some Y2K memories. Thank you, Reed. I'm out, Kevin. Need to prep for Friday Night Bricks. See you later, Reed. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you get your book or you should get it this weekend. Thanks for hanging out, man. Do something artsy with this. Let's see, like that. That's so fun. Oh man. You can watch Beth's suggestion get shot down. Oh, this one is clever. Nice. Thank you. I was born in 2008. Were you really? Joseph Zawada, were you born in 2000? You were not born in 2008. You were not born in 2008. Why would you lie? Okay. Good job on Dora, thank you. Just give me a cane, I know. Okay, let's see. We probably have time for one more, depends on how complicated it is. Let's see. Born in 2008. I'm like Mariah Carey or Beyonce. No one knows my real age. Quick and easy. Oh, I didn't mark that one as... Oh, I marked it as deleted. That was stupid. Oh, I can undo it. Nice. All right. Okay. What's the last one? How you type with your little baby fingers? What are these? Matt Elder said the Olympics mascots from the 2000s. What is that? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I've never seen those. Tony Hawk video game. What is this? I'm getting a lot of memories looking at these things, for the most part. Microsoft Paint. Let's see. Yep. We did that. I'm reviewing all these suggestions. Oh man, MTV's TRL. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I'm gonna just do the logo. I just want to do the logo. Yeah, here it is. That's probably not gonna take the whole time, but I just want to do it. That's a great flashback there. You gotta move, Shrek. I'm sorry. It's simple, so I'll try to, like, you know, do a good job. I'm the oldest here. We already determined that. Did anything like super exciting happen on the Marble stream, Brian, or no? Can we tell you did a bad job? Did I do a bad job? What did I do a bad job on? You can. It's acceptable. I'll accept that. Which thing did I do bad at? Did I do bad at the pipes? Oh, Kristen, I said earlier, I think you went away, but thank you for upping your Patreon pledge. I appreciate that. And you get a drawing now every 3 months. But yes, greatly appreciated. I'm being a smart... That's not what Kevin said. Don't believe anything I say. I was over at Brian's house. It was a solid stream. Good. I know. That's why I did it. Good. It is appreciated. I do appreciate that. And I was saying earlier to some of the folks here that if you want those drawings, like any of the patrons, if they want them digital, I don't mind doing those digital. We got ours in the mail. Yes, nice. That's awesome. No, thank you guys. I know you asked about the books too, the extra books, and those will go up probably next week on the website for anybody that missed the Kickstarter campaign. Next week, the extras will finally be available to anybody that wants them. Joey says, how goes the stream? The stream goes... stream goes well. Just stop. The stream goes. Thank you. The stream goes. Where do I want? Like there? Is that what I want? Kind of. I need to take the MTV logo and move that more to the right. There. Serious business. We got to be very, very careful with this. Serious business. Okay. So we have a T. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all you guys that came over from the raid and hung out and didn't run away. I know you had already experienced the whole stream, but thank you for continuing to be here. I hope this is entertaining. This is just what I always do. This is just me being normal. This is me in my natural habitat. I don't get crazy. I just like to draw. Did you know I like to draw? I didn't think this was gonna take that long, but maybe it is. I want it to be perfect. If you don't put TRL, it won't count. I know. Oh, I'm well aware. It has to be all there. Man, Carson Daly. Does MTV still exist? It's probably all reality shows now, isn't it? It's 100% reality shows, which are also somehow still a thing. Right? Brian says, this is a much better theme. Wouldn't you agree, Kevin? I would. I like this theme. I like it anytime we can talk about years, because it's always, it's always entertaining having people who are like, I wasn't born yet, or I'm old. You always get those vastly different takes. So the 80s cartoon one, and you know. So yes, I agree. We get some good opportunities already when we do crossover streams to do all Brian stuff, which is fun. I actually do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. When I'm over there doing like Pro Gamers Guide artwork or Rick's O'Brien artwork, when I'm literally there. It's like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're here. The audience is here. Let's do it. Aaron says, I would watch TRL after middle school. Nice. It does. And yes, it's all reality. Brian, there's a time and place to obsess over Bricks O'Brien. In these streams is not one of them. I would agree with that. Brian is just okay. All right.
Wow. You did these freehand?
I did.
Yep. I'm really proud of you.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, BM. No longer angry. You gotta blame Matt and Funny Things for calling you out on the... No, I'm not gonna bring it up. Alright, so let's color this. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. And Joey's back into the lurk. You could do a slinky in the end. They were inducted in 2000. But slinkies were made in the 1940s. I love it. That is absolutely deserved. Absolutely deserved. Good job, Ehabs. All right, let's color. Not that we have much to color, but yellow. It's just bright yellow. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't count. We did officially put BHABs in charge of saying whether something was approved or not for the 2000s. That was Ray as moderator designated this task, and we must respect. We must respect it. The official check, the fact checker. Here's our 2000s. Do you feel like... Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Just like Minesweeper doesn't count. Hey, it's been 3 hours. I guess we should end. I didn't think that logo was going to take me as long as it did. But, you know... I am my family's Loki. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Let me just... I don't like how the L... This should be... up here a little bit? Yeah. And then it should be a little bit longer. Like that. I like it when I can replicate a logo like this. I think it came out pretty, like, spot on.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Well, that's true. But then it's like, no, I just freehanded drew that. Like, I would, if I was replicating this for reals, I would have used Illustrator to do that. To make sure the lines were, like, super crisp and, like, you know, polished. What's up, Bree? How you doing? No, I just double-checked all of my suggestions.
That belongs in a museum!
Thank you, Huck. Like what? For failing to abide by the rules. Okay. That's it. We're done. We're done for today. So I'm going to show you guys what we drew on our journey back through the 2000s. Our theme this week was Y2K, otherwise known as the 2000s. Some of us weren't around. Some of us were. So we've got over here, some Club Penguin happy-go-lucky folks. We got a penguin and a whatever that thing is called. Puffer? I don't remember. So that happened. We got Minesweeper. We have a mine from Minesweeper. Minesweeper is okay. Minesweeper is all right. We've got some Crocs. A Puffle. Thank you. Some of us are old. We got Crocs. We've got a Von Dutch hat. Panda says in 2000 I was 10. Ryan says, what elderly person requested Minesweeper? All right. So we've got the Burn Book from Mean Girls. Homestar Runner. Here is a character from The Sims. Here's this one's funny. I think this one's just really funny. Here's the pipes, the 3D pipes screensaver. We've got Dora the Explorer with whoa there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Dora the Explorer with backpack and map. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Could have done the music, Microsoft Music play. Yeah, there's some pretty good. We have some good memories. MTV's TRL. This is great. It's pretty great. Shrek. This is maybe if I keep this on here for a couple extra seconds, Twitch will crop this as the thumbnail. Shrek is love. Backpack lost it. Well, in the reference, that one Backpack. I know Backpack has a face, but in the reference, Backpack was not emoting in that picture. The face had dissolved back into inanimate object. I'm keeping here just for an extra minute, just so it locks it in. All right, and then we've got Batman the Animated Series, also kind of somber. Rest in peace to the great Kevin Conroy, voice of Batman from many animated interpretations of Batman, including the video games too. I think he was in all the Arkham games. Is that it? Is that all? That's probably enough. Technically Justice League. We can't start another fight. Yes, it's Justice League. It's from Justice League. Thank you everybody for being here. As always, I appreciate all of your time and your support. And you're awesome. And thank you to Mike McKenzie, my patron who suggested our stream for today. Great idea. Thank you. And now let's go say hi to somebody else. Let's get out of here. I got things I gotta do. I gotta pack and get ready to head out tomorrow for a show. Should we raid Ike? Ike is doing art right now. Or we could raid J Freak is doing art right now. See, I like it when my art friends are actually live and doing art. That is nice. So let's see. I think we raided J Freak last time. Let's raid Ike today, okay? So Ike Man 5000. He was in here earlier. I see Arctic Arts is live, but he's not doing art. He's doing Overwatch 2. We got to get our boy back on the art kick. When he's ready, of course. All right, we're gonna raid Ike Man 5000, friend of the channel, awesome artist. He was in the chat earlier. So if you can stick around, say hi to him, drop him a follow. I am positive he would appreciate it. Looks like he's drawing a witch. Looks like a witch. She's got a witch hat on. Thank you all again. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful weekend. Van998, thanks for the follow. And I'll see you guys next time, which will be Tuesday. See you on Tuesday for Studio Hours. See ya.